Hi, this is Guy for One Kingdom TV. I've just been busy with the process of interviewing authors on a project that we're going to be launching soon. It's called A Kingdom Word Now. It's a collaborative where 23 authors have been brought together by a lady called Luann Tupowski. Now, why I'm mentioning this is because as I'm working on this project, I am seeing the principles of kingdom actually taking place. The things that I've been teaching for years and years about kingdom, that there's a paradigm shift that we need to go through from being mammonized individuals to being kingdom collaboratives, I'm actually seeing in this project for the first time in a wonderful way. And how it shifts things is that each person brings their gifting to the table on projects and they produce something that is far superior than if they try to produce it by themselves. So Mammon teaches us that I've got to go out and make a success. It teaches me I've got to get a degree. I've got to work hard. I've got to climb the corporate ladder. And so it puts a self-centered focus within us. But the kingdom comes and says, no, this is about your brother and your sister and your community. And when you pull everybody's strengths together, guess what? Their strengths start dovetailing into your strengths. Where you've got gaps between your strengths, they fill those gaps together in the most beautiful way. I'll give you an example of this. And in this case, Luann needed marketing people. A marketing person comes in. She needed somebody to design the book. The design person comes in. She needs somebody to do distribution of the concept online. One Kingdom TV comes in, and so on. This is the way that the kingdom works. This is the kingdom principle. But we have been filled with so much. If I don't grab this, then somebody will get there before me. And that leads to scarcity. It builds pyramids of competition, which ultimately eat a country, a person, and our souls from the inside out. Why? Because if we're all going with the mentality of, I better get ahead of the next. Well, number one, just look at the waste of energy that comes out of that. For me to get higher, I've got to be fighting and kicking off the people below me. I've got to be outwitting, outlasting, outsmarting others so that I can take the $1 million or the prize or the goal. That is a mammon paradigm. But it's built on the assumption that the $1 million is limited and not available for everybody. When you understand kingdom principles, that paradigm changes to knowing that there is an infinite abundance in the kingdom. There is no shortage, and that as we work together, we unlock that infinite abundance. Not only do we unlock it, but we multiply it so that there is no need for lack for anybody whatsoever. That kingdom principle was manifested in Acts chapter 2, but we tend not to understand what we're reading. And it says in, chapter 2 to chapter 4, it talks about the people who had land and they sold their land and they brought the proceeds to the apostles' feet so that nobody had lack of anything. Everybody had everything in common and nobody lacked anything. This was in the community. And because of their abundance and their overflow from not lacking by applying kingdom principles, Christians were the first to go and create soup kitchens, and out of their abundance were able to impact their communities. It's not about greed. It's about applying kingdom principles into our kingdoms. So in the next video, I'm going to be talking a little bit about missing our future and missing our reality because we don't identify what that looks like. I hope this helps you in some way. Know that the kingdom is superior in absolutely every way, in absolutely every strategy, but you've got to understand it and you've got to understand how to apply it. Because if you don't, Hosea 4 verses 6 applies, my people perish for a lack of knowledge. It's not as if God has not given us the answers. They're all in Scripture. Every answer, every solution, every strategy we need is in Scripture. but we've never been taught how to recognize it. So that's your inspirational thought for today. May God bless you. We'll chat a little bit more as we go into the future sessions.